You've definitely seen them, and hey, maybe you've even had one, that simple plaster cast. But have you ever stopped to think about the incredible science that makes it work so fast? Well, today we're diving into Orthoplast, a product that gives you that crucial support for minor injuries, and we're going to cover the essential rules for taking care of it.
So, let's set the scene. Imagine you've had a little fall, maybe a sprain. Your wrist or ankle is throbbing, and you just know it needs to be held perfectly still, like right now. In that moment, what's the absolute best tool for immediate, stable support?
A lot of the time, the answer is a product called Orthoplast. It's literally designed for this exact kind of situation, giving you that fast, rigid support right when you need it most. But how does a soft, pliable bandage turn into a hard, protective cast? Let's get into the science.
Okay, this is where it gets really cool. At its heart, Orthoplast is just a bandage covered in this fine white powder. Fancy name is Calcium Sulfate Hemihydrate. But when that powder gets wet, a super-fast chemical reaction starts, and it hardens into a strong, protective shell. That's the magic right there. It goes from a flexible wrap to a rock-solid cast in a matter of minutes.
So, we know what it is, but when do you actually use it? I mean, it's not for every broken bone out there, but it really shines in a few specific situations.
As you can see, its main job is pretty specific. It's perfect for things like buckle injuries. You see those a lot in kids, where a bone kind of bends but doesn't fully break. It's also the go-to for a lot of minor wrist sprains and fractures. A really key word here is temporary support. It's often the first line of defense to stabilize a hand or foot right after an injury, keeping it safe until maybe a more long-term cast is needed.
But here's the thing, and this is so important. Getting the plaster on is just step one. How you take care of it afterward is absolutely critical for healing upright and avoiding some pretty serious problems. This is the part you really need to pay attention to.
So, what are these non-negotiable rules? There are two golden rules you have to follow, and they're all about what you should not do.
First, and I cannot say this enough, you have to fight that incredible urge to scratch an itch by sliding something down your cast. I know, it's tempting, but you just can't see what you're doing in there. You could so easily break the skin, cause a cut, and end up with a nasty infection, all hidden away where you can't even see it. Just don't do it.
And that brings us to the second major don't, which is just as critical. This one is all about leaving removal to the professionals. And this slide says it all. Never, ever try to cut, trim, or take the plaster off by yourself. It was molded just for you to help you heal. Plus, healthcare providers have these special tools that can saw through the cast without ever touching your skin. Seriously, it's a job for them, not for you and a pair of kitchen scissors.
Okay, that was a whirlwind tour of the world of Orthoplast. So let's lock in all that good info with a quick summary of the most important things to remember.
So, let's recap. What is it? Orthoplast is that super fast setting bandage for strong temporary support. When do you use it? It's perfect for minor stuff like buckle injuries and for stabilizing a hand or foot. And what's the number one rule of care? It's simple. Don't stick anything inside it and don't you dare try to take it off yourself.
And there you have it. So the next time you see what looks like just a simple plaster cast, I hope you'll see it a little differently. Now you know it's actually a piece of clever, fast-acting science, and you know its success really depends on following a few simple but absolutely crucial rules. Thanks for tuning in to this explainer.